Hey guys, just want to do another quick video here. Just want to show you my current setup of my workstation. I know I'm going to be starting my 2016 winter build pretty soon, so just want to show some of you guys what tools to have, what could be come in handy if you want to start a project like building a road bike from scratch, or just doing basic maintenance on a bike as well. Everyone has their own little setup, but once again, I'm not a full mechanic, but this is what I've gathered in the 2-3 years of picking up the hobby. So hopefully it can help some of you, maybe encourage some of you to try it out and build a bike of your own. But hopefully this video kind of helps out and give you a nice foundation of what to get. Well, first up is you might want probably the best thing to get is a bike stand. Definitely on the top priority of must buys if you're going to be working on a frame or building a frame. Let's see. So the frames are here. Got the frame that's currently on eBay right now. This is actually a pretty cheap one. This is not foldable or anything like that, so it might be a good investment to buy one of those nice Park Tool ones. But once again, I got it for a gift on Christmas, so can't really complain. It's pretty adjustable. Got my wheels on the floor. Nothing too fancy there. So I want to go over a couple of things that I have here available at my shelf. I kind of make things my primary tools that I have. First things like obviously lubrication. So I got a Park Tool grease, Easy Lube from White Lightning, WD-40, and I have this Go Off. Just kind of helps out with keeping things clean, and it's pretty good for removing grease off like surfaces off the frame or off just general parts here and there. I got a little hex a key set here, ranging from 10 millimeters to down to 2 millimeters. So that comes in handy, especially for like little maintenances here and there. We got ratchet, 3/8 and 1/2 inch drive. We got little sockets here for the hexes. This comes in handy when you're, once again, you're doing little maintenance here and there that you need them, but mostly for like torque specs. So this is what you kind of attach to your torque wrench to get like your stem and your saddle and just random things here that comes in handy. So things you're going to need when you start building on a bike. I have here a pretty strong magnet I got at Harbor Freight, so not too expensive, but it kind of helps me when I'm doing the internal routing for the cables. So kind of make things a little bit easier when you align the magnet around the hole in the openings. It kind of guides the cable to come out of the opening, so that way you're not struggling for a long time. Got a couple cable and housing cutters here, or cutter. This comes in handy. Don't use any generic wire cutters like these. These are okay for like other things, but not for the housing or the cables. These don't really leave a clean cut, and this will. Now you just got another multi-tool here, and I like using these magnetic trays to keep all the little washers and little nuts. And I got a general toolbox here. Once again, these things are pretty common. Any hardware store can have them. Some things I have here that's bike specific is I got a couple of tire levers. Once again, you never know when you're doing your own maintenances and stuff. Unpacking your little saddlebag. Just pull some out from your toolbox. I got a little level. Just when you're doing little things for like your saddle position and stuff like that, it's always good to have a little level here. So basic flathead and Phillips screwdrivers in different sizes. I have another little hex Allen key. Sometimes getting a good variety comes in handy. Here I have a couple bottom bracket sockets. Once again, they look a little bit different because one was a Merlin off-brand socket. Another one was a Park Tool one. Once again, you're always taking a little risk when you're buying things online, but definitely take the time and pay for the Park Tool ones. I've had to learn the hard way that some of them are not the same quality. So I've had a lot less struggle with the Park Tools than just the store brand ones at Merlin's or anything else like that. But both are pretty good quality. Just they weren't the right size, and I just do your homework before you start buying the tools. Here we have a Shimano specific cassette tool. So you need this when you want to switch wheels or take off and remove and clean the cassette. So you need this. and it's attached to a 1/2-inch drive. So that's where the 1/2-inch ratchet was up there before. All right. I got some electrical tape. This comes in handy when you're doing your cable positioning in your handlebar, or just rewrapping your tape. So this is always good to have. And this is for like a Shimano chain pin tool. So this is when you want to break the chain or install a new pin in the link. So you need one of these. These come in handy. These are only like $10 from Amazon or eBay. So especially if you're doing your chain or just taking it off, you need one of these. Saves you a trip from the local bike shop. So I recommend having one of those. And yeah, and then for the bigger stuff here, I have a rubber mallet. I haven't used this in a while. Back when I had a BB30 on my Evo, this came in handy when you want to remove the hologram cranksets. I got a click style and an old-fashioned style torque wrench. I got a pedal wrench and a bottom bracket tool. The bottom bracket tool comes for those threaded bottom brackets like the Dura-Ace or the Shimano one. Always make sure on the sizing, because I know the Dura-Ace and the Ultegra one had 2 different sizing. So always make sure exactly how big or what the specific bottom bracket you have. And then this is for the Shimano non-drive side tool. So you plug this in, the little plastic bolt to remove that. Once again, they're not very tight, but it does give you for better leverage, especially attached to the wrench. So it comes in handy quite a bit. But yeah, hopefully this comes in handy for most of you. I'm not sure, a lot of you might have already been able to build your own bikes, but anything I can do to help or answer any questions for beginners or noobs or anyone in general, please feel free to give me a comment below. Share how your workstations are at. If I missed anything, what recommendations you have for my next purchase. So I'm always up for new ideas to help make the job a little bit easier. And yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks.